You can start reading. Sorry.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to Wake Up, everybody. It's good to see you. Grand Rising, Chris. Good morning. Good morning, Rashida. Good morning, everyone.
Grand Rising, my sister.
Good to see y'all again. Good to
Grand
be back.
Rising, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Good to see you all again. Y'all made me so welcome that I just keep coming back. So you haven't seen the last of me. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome on this beautiful Monday. Grand Rising, Cassandra. Welcome, everyone. Excited to be in community and in practice with you this morning. Good morning, Phyllis. It's good to see you all. Good to be with you all. Good to feel your energy this morning. I am excited to be here with you another day. Good morning. Right. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you this morning.
Ziedah, can you tell them who you are and what you do?
Sure. I am Ziedah Diata. I'm an artist, I'm an attorney, I am a nervous system hygiene guide, and I've come to this place with an interesting route because for 15 years, more than 15 years, I was an administrative law judge, a chief administrative law judge, and I was doing some really hard and intense and on many days traumatic work, and I was not taking care of myself. And that brought me to a place in life where I needed to do some things differently. And I went on a deep dive to heal myself. And it brought me to the world of the nervous system that I share with you today. So that is who I am. That is why I'm here. I'm here to share with all you who give and give and give and don't always know how to turn inward to refill. So that's my job. Excited to be here this morning.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning. striving together we're leading, connecting, transforming, together.
All right. Good morning again, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. This might be my fourth time or something like that. And it always brings me so much joy to be in this space with you and to begin my day with you. And as I said in the beginning, I had an interesting route to this moment. I was a chief administrative law judge for the Department of State, which meant not only did I adjudicate hearings, but I supervised staff and had to really bring some really difficult things into my body each day. And as we all do in many different ways. And so it is my great honor to share with you some of what I've learned about what the body takes on and how we need to release it, not just every once in a while, but every day throughout the day. So, how I came to this moment was I was just doing my job in the way that I thought that I should be doing it, giving everything and really working to the point of depletion when I found myself faced with a difficult, really difficult and traumatic family tragedy. And when I found myself in that moment, I realized I had nothing left to give. I had given it all at the office. My system couldn't hold, couldn't heal because I really hadn't been restoring and renewing myself. And so on my healing journey, I began to study about the nervous system, and I realized that this was my new path. And I decided not to return to the work that I had done for a very long time and to step into this new place, into this new calling. And I find myself here with you on this journey today. And so that's how I got from adjudicating cases to talking about the nervous system. I want to begin by talking a little bit about, why the nervous system at all. Why am I talking about this in particular? I see Cassandra's put in the chat, waiting for your bar results. Yes, sending you much positive vibes for that. And yes, I mean, the practice of law, even getting into the practice of law, as with many careers, you take a lot into your body, really from the start to even get into those environments. And then when we get there, especially for those of us who feel like we are here to help people, then we continue to sort of layer these stresses onto our body. But your nervous system actually needs to be cared for, right? Your skin, you take care of your skin, you take care of your hair every day, and your nervous system needs that care too. Your nervous system is the major communications and regulation system of the body. It sends signals from the brain to the rest of the body, from the rest of the body to the brain. And, if you can imagine that's not an easy job. It never goes to sleep. It never rests. Many of you are already familiar with the concepts of fight, flight, and freeze. And we often think of those in very dramatic ways. But the truth of the matter is that you are flowing through and ramming through sometimes fight, flight, and freeze every day. And you're kind of weaving through them. And so when that's happening, your nervous system is making decisions under the surface about whether you need protection or not and how to meet any threats that come up, and is trying to determine whether you're safe or not. But that is happening subconsciously. So the question is, how can we be a part of a subconscious conversation. How can we we enter into an engagement with this? And there are lots of different practices and techniques that you can learn to begin to be in conversation and to begin to open your awareness and to begin to build trust with the body. And listening, learning to listen to your body is one of the ways to really begin that trust. And that's why I've chosen to do a body listening exercise with you today, because we can get straight into the day of taking in information from other people, from other places, without really turning inward first to hear what our body has to say. And so that's what we're going to do for about 15 minutes. We'll be listening, and then we will just check in a little bit afterwards. And so let me begin by saying there's no wrong way to do this, because the idea is for you to get to know your body, right? My body is not like your body. It's not going to speak to you in the same way that my body speaks to me. So really, this is about getting to know yourself, and we'll be sort of listening to our bodies in an overall way, and then zooming in to different points in the body to listen to those two particular places, and then zooming back out again. And you'll notice that I'm giving you choices throughout this, because part of the idea is for you to begin to really hear and I don't mean hear literally, I kind of mean it in a very sort of open way, all the ways that you can hear what your body is trying to say. So learning to notice and follow impulses. So I make suggestions for you to kind of find where you want to lean into. All right. So I'll begin by just asking you to think about and feel really how you want to do this listening. Are you comfortable in your seated position? You can also lay down. This is a great way to learn whether you listen better with your eyes completely closed, or whether you prefer a softer gaze. And that might change on different days, but just play with that, whether you want your eyes closed or whether you just soften them, and so that you're not in sharp focus. And just get settled and notice, yeah, what's the posture that you want? This is something that we're doing in stillness, but it doesn't have to be in complete stillness. You can decide whether a bit of a sway feels good to you, or whether you really want to be in a more grounded position without movement. I tend to kind of go between them. I have some stillness, but then I'll find myself swaying, and that's okay too. Just take a deep breath and also find a place on your body where your hands feel comfortable. Is that your belly? Is that your thighs? And I'll ask you to take a few breaths in through either your nose or mouth, and then out with a sigh. Ah, it's an audible sigh, just to let it out. And you're going to do that 2 more times. In. Ah. And you may find that your body wants to let go in certain ways when you do that. Ah. You're just going to follow the breath now, just see an easy in and an easy out. No particular kind of breath. Just following your breath, easy in and easy out. And notice if there's any kind of rhythm in your breath that wants to show itself to you. Easy in and easy out. In the next couple of breaths, I'm going to ask you to shift and hold your breath at the top for a couple of seconds before releasing with a sigh. So in, a couple more times of breathing in, holding at the top for a few seconds, whatever's comfortable, and then releasing with a sigh. Go back to an easy in and an easy out. Noticing if you could feel the heaviness of your body in your seat or laying down, whatever your position is, just play with some heaviness and leaning into gravity. Gravity's got you. And now I'll ask you to imagine that your ears could turn inward to hear the inside of you. And imagine if you not only had ears where your ears are, but if you had ears or echoes of ears, or however you want to imagine the way that you can hear throughout your body. What if you had echoes of ears throughout your body that could all turn inward to listen to the inside of you, from the top of your head to your toes, a full body listening, all your senses turning inward. Welcome any sensations. Welcome any textures. And we're not searching for anything in particular. We're listening, we're feeling, we're not judging, we're not looking for stories, we're being with the body. We're accepting anything that arises. And you're affirming to your body periodically, I am accepting, I am opening, I am listening. And we're just stay with the full body sensations. You're listening. You're listening. And on your next breath, I'd like to invite you to travel to a specific location in your body that wants to be noticed. Might just be an impulse or a feeling. And to travel with your imagination to that place. It might be your right knee, belly, or throat. Just stay there. and be with whatever comes forward in that place. With curiosity. Notice buzzing, any fluttering, and even the absence of any movement at all. I'll ask you to take another breath and hold a few seconds at the top and clear with a sighing breath again. One more time to breathe in, hold and release with a sighing breath, thanking this part of your body. Thank you. And now we're listening for another part of our body that wants some attention. Notice another impulse. Where else can you travel to with your imagination and your focus? Your neck, the soles of your feet. What's calling to you? So we'll travel there now and just be with that place and listen while you breathe easy in and easy out. Curiosity and openness. Sensation, lack of sensation. Be with it all. Acceptance, accepting anything that wants to arise. We're going to take another deep breath in, hold at the top, and release with a sigh. Opening back up again to listening to the fullness of your body. From the top of your head to the tip of your toes. The wholeness of your body again. Is there anything different this time as you open back up to the wholeness of your body and listen? With acceptance and with curiosity. As we're nearing the close, you'll take one more deep breath in and pause at the top for a few seconds. And then a nice, long, releasing sigh. One more time. thanking your body as you breathe in and out with gratitude. As you slowly begin to release your gaze and open your eyes, just notice the sensation of your body on your chair or the floor. Wiggle your toes. See what small and gentle movements want to emerge. Again, saying thank you to your body for showing you whatever it wanted to show you this morning. And to give it assurance that you will find your way back to listening in your own time and in your own space. I'll ask you to all come back to me now. All right. Okay, everyone. I am feeling just like that was a good way to start my day. And I really want to hear from you all what that felt like to you. This is a time to check in, um, to put any thoughts in the chat. And you can also raise your hand if there's something that you want to say. And I see you, Kathy. You're very, very welcome. And I'm happy to hear that that was relaxing for you. Does anybody want to share anything that came up for you in those moments of listening? Was it different than the ways that you have listened before? And also, what was it like to tune into specific parts of you? And did those parts of you feel different from each other? What was it like to try to listen to the whole body at once as opposed to specific areas?
We have a hand raised.
Okay, I'm not able to see that. If you can grab that, that would be great.
Teresa.
Peace and blessings, sister. How you doing?
Yes,
It
it
was
is.
really nice. I having problems with my left arm really bad, and I just felt a lay on my left side, and know if I lay I felt a little pain, like, but it was like you said to imagine like I was getting a whole left side on my knee, everything on that whole left side be hurting, and so I was like, just imagine I was having like a really nice massage, and then I massaged, I went about my stomach. But the breathing was good for me because I noticed when I breathe in, helps do my lung, but it was very, very relaxing, very calming. I was thinking about some of the decisions that I have to make, and I just feel very positive about the decision I have to make. You know, so the person I have to make a decision with might not be comfortable, but I'm comfortable with the decision. So, and you was just saying about with leaving, one place of, working somewhere now you're gonna be doing new. And I just feel like right now it's just time for me to, surrender to being good to me in every area of my life, and I'm complete. And thank you again for that. It was beautiful.
Thank you. And thank you for sharing how you received and also just how you used your imagination to take this practice to the place that was calling to you and that was calling for attention. I love that you used your imagination and your focus to imagine massaging. This is such creative work. And so I try to really emphasize that uh, folks really should make it their own. So I'm happy to hear that you explored in that way and that you were able to get some reassurances for decisions. Sometimes we try to keep all that decision making in our heads. And if we can open up our bodies to the information and the wisdom of our bodies, we can get assurances that the way that we're heading is feels good. And then sometimes we can get something in our body that tells us, let me reconsider this, maybe give it some more thought, or maybe I need to pivot altogether. So I love that you created an opening to receive that inside of your body. And thank you for sharing. Going to just to go to the chat, see Janine said, that was so releasing, like, wow. I was breathing and then noticed my eyes were wet. Yeah, Janine, that happens sometimes. You don't even know where it's coming from. And then yes, you can end up with wet eyes. And that is wonderful because it's something that needed to be released, got released. And whatever that was, what you would have just been carrying around in your body throughout your day. And sometimes those things, if we don't give them opportunities to release in a moment like this, they will find another way out. And it may not be the way you want it to come out with your colleagues, with your friends, with your kids, with your community. And so the more spaces and times we make for these releases to find their way out um, it, without needing to just sort of crash their way out. The more that we can find ways to do this, the better. And for these things to come out of us in ways that are aligned with where we want to be in a moment. So thank you for sharing that, that Janine. Shawnee says my voice is like a gentle breeze. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, really, it's me feeling you all. And so this is a blessing and a healing for me whenever I have a community that will receive it in the way that you all do. Um, I don't want to say your name wrong. Um, Luanha, I'm not sure how to say your name, so if you want to correct me, says, interesting you mentioned the right knee in the meditation, belly and throat, because I was thinking of those parts in myself at the moment. Yes, I am glad it resonated with you and that some of those words helped find you to the places that needed attention. I see Kathy says Kathy as well. Thank you. Thank you for sharing those. All right. I'm not able to see if there's any other hands raised, if there's any other voices that want to come forward and just say what that felt like to you. All right. For me, I would say that in these moments, it if I can be honest with myself about whatever the energy is that I am bringing into my day, um, then this exercise really helps me to find where I'm holding whatever that sensation is, in my body. And I also find it to be really, really playful. This work of healing doesn't have to be, super intense all the time and rigid. If we can also approach with the spirit of play and exploration, I mean, why can't healing be fun?
I
All
would love
right.
to say that I
Yeah.
I was feeling like my whole back was tight from the top of my head all the way down to the base of my spine was so tight. And
Mm,
this process, it's significantly relaxed. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. All right. Thank you so much. So I think that I am ready. If you all are ready to bring this to a close, I am complete.
So I open up your heart.
As I said at the beginning, not only do I love to come into spaces like this, but I have my own classes to teach leaders how to take care of themselves. So I'm hoping to see you all there.
Okay, I pray that you all are not experiencing what I'm experiencing right now, that you can see everything clearly.
Yes, we're all good.
Okay, awesome. Would you like to share,
Sure.
please?
So, as in the other times that I've been able to come into this community, I really wanted to offer you all an opportunity to come take a deeper dive with me. I would love to share with you the techniques and practices that I've learned in my deep study to take care of myself. And I've come to know that a part of my work on this planet is to share this work in particular with those people who may not call themselves leaders. You might call yourself a leader, but I know some people are not ready to grab onto that yet. But leaders, facilitators, educators, um, lawyers, artists, anyone who supports and holds and pours into other people, I'm here to tell you, you have to pour into yourself first. I have a class called TEND, a master class for facilitators, leaders, and educators. It's coming up on March 18th and March 25th in the evening. And in that class, I will be teaching practices and techniques for taking care of your nervous system throughout the day, for noticing when your nervous system is picking up threats, noticing how that's showing up in your body, and then learning how to tend to those threats so that you can show up in your relationships and in your environments the way that you want to show up, and so that you lessen the toll on your physical body. And so you can register on Eventbrite, and it's $25 discount for this community with a coupon code WUE, bringing the class to $50 for 2 sessions. And also, life happens. If you can't come in person, the replay, the recording is available for anyone who registers, and then you can do the class and learn the practices in your own time. Thank you. And this is how to find me. I'm also, as I said at the beginning, I'm also an artist. I do participatory art and create community art experiences. If you want to see some of that work, you can go to my website. ZiedahDiata.com. Here is my Instagram where I share more about the nervous system and why this is so important. And that's also where you can see where my upcoming events will be posted. That's how to find me.
Thank you. This community is provides so much to all of us, and there's no charge to come here. You're welcome to come at all times. We have to maintain the space. We have to pay for the Zoom and all of the various different tools that keep us going. So we ask for love offerings and donations. And in the short sessions, the 30-minute sessions, we ask simply to consider uh, setting it up so that you don't have to concern yourself with it anymore. Set it up and remember, but don't worry. No concern me knowing that you're supporting the community without having to go every month and do something, or every session and do something. So we have 4 possibilities set up already: 25, 50, 75, and $100 a month. And the codes for those will be put into the chat. And if those numbers, if there's a different number that you want to use, either more or less or something in the middle, uh, s- at the end you'll get our email, and we invite you to send us an email to tell us what you'd like to do, and then we'll be able to set that up specifically for you. Thank you. Coming up next, oh my goodness, we got so much power in this space. We have Veronica Curtin Johnson coming to celebrate the spirituality of one of my favorite people, Zora Neale Hurston. That's tomorrow. My daddy's birthday is tomorrow, so that's and uh, it's going to be very interesting for me personally. So I invite you all to come out and get for yourself what you can get from this session. I promise it's to be very powerful. And on Wednesday, the 5th, Tiffany Phoenix Matthias is going to bring Sheroes, Suiting Up to Be a Change Maker, all in the honor of Women's History Month. And our beloved Shawnee is hosting a new cohort of the Be the Tree Rites of Passage program. Cohort 23 is coming up, and we have a few more intro sessions available. One on the 8th, one on the 15th, and one on the 19th. The link to be able to join the intro session will be in the chat. And the intro session is about 2 hours long. You get to really learn about yourself as a woman. You get to go through the stages of womanhood and learn about yourself in the process. And I invite all Be the Tree alumni to shout out your cohort in the chat. And we are coming up on 5 years. We have been in this space for 5 years. I was here from the second day, and it was originally intended to be 30 days. And here we are 5 years later. I am so excited about this. Awesome, awesome, and amazing. And uh, Shawnee, if you're still in the space, I would love for you to highlight or expound on what's going to be happening for our anniversary, our Woo anniversary.
Sure, sure. So I'm sorry, there's noise in the background. However, greetings, good morning, family. This is Shawnee. I am, for those who don't know me, I am the CEO of Spirit of Women Leadership Development Institute and of the Wake Up Everybody virtual community. Couldn't do it without all of you, so thank you for being here. So our celebration, 5th annual Wake Up Everybody celebration, anniversary is taking place on March 29th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. And our theme for this year is Living in 5D. And it's in the fifth dimension, right? We skipped over the fourth dimension. We are in the fifth dimension, and we are committed to ascending to a higher level of consciousness because of the times that we're in, because we've been doing the work for 5 years and we're on a different level. And so we're inviting you to join us in the fifth dimension on March 29th. We're going to be together all day. There'll be performances, there'll be sessions, community dialogue, just like the healing session that we experienced today with Ziedah. We're going to be experiencing transformative exchanges on that day, all day. So join us in the fifth dimension on March 29th so we can celebrate our ascension, our elevation, our transformation flow. Thank you, family. There's a registration link in the chat so you can register for the event. We want to keep track of who's coming, and we also want to have the information for the entire community, because some people jumped in and they never made themselves known formally. So we want to make sure that we capture your name so that we can stay in touch and send you what you need. Much love to you, and thank you for being here this morning. And Ziedah, amazing section.
Thank you. And we welcome all newcomers. The Woo Nation welcomes all new members. And to become a member, all you have to do is show up. The first time you join us, you are automatically a member. We're a community where we come to learn, elevate, and ascend. And we encourage you to keep coming back and bring more folks along with you. Share what you're learning and growing with in this space with those that you love and care about. When to come back, I have sessions 5 days a week from Sunday through Thursday. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday are longer sessions. They are 90 minutes-ish. All sessions start at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday sessions are scheduled to end around 8:30. Mondays and Wednesdays are little appetizers, shorter sessions of half an hour, 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we stream live on Zoom as you are here and on Facebook, so that those who can't hop onto the Zoom can catch us on Facebook. And that's also where you would go to catch replays if you're not able to get on at the time of the session. And we're working on something else for that as well. And to get a reminder so that you can get up or stop what you're doing if you're already up and join us, or not necessarily stop what you're doing, but multitask or whatever it is you need to. We can send you like a wake-up call to come and join us. But if you send a text, Woo Nation in all caps to 74121. That's Woo Nation in all caps to 74121. And if you ever want to stop it for whatever reason or pause it, you can just send the word stop to that same 74121 and it will stop. And you can restart it whenever you want by resending the Woo Nation to 74121. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please stay in touch. We encourage you to register. If someone just gave you the link to hop in, please use the link here, bit.ly/wake up movement. All these links will be in the chat to register for the session. What will happen then is you'll start getting a weekly email blast telling you who's scheduled to come on that week, what their sessions are going to be about. That way you can plan your week accordingly. And it also helps us to keep track of and know who's joining us. We also have two Facebook pages. Pardon me, the private page is bit.ly/Woo Community. That's where you would go join the page, and then you would be able to come there to watch the live sessions, and also to view the replays. The public page is bit.ly/Woo Nation all caps, and that's where you go to see what's going on. And you don't have to join; you just go there, and you can like it. And we have Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual, and our YouTube, bit.ly/Woo on YouTube, and we're building that out to be the source of being able to find all of our replays in an organized manner where you can search for things you want. As the private pages, you just have to scroll through and find what you're looking for. And I mentioned the email earlier, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. You can send us information, comments, suggestions. If you'd like to join us and support us on the admin team, if you'd like to be a facilitator or recommend a facilitator, you can send us an email and we'll be able to respond to you. And that is the end of our slides. So I'm going to bring this down so that we can give Ziedah her well-deserved love shower. I'm going to put us in gallery view and encourage everyone to come off mute and begin the love shower.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Ziedah,
much.
for
Thank
such
you,
a
thank you,
powerful
thank you.
Yeah,
This was so
amazing, amazing,
relaxing.
amazing,
recording.
amazing.
Thank you,
Thank you so much
so
everyone.
for
much.
Love
It was
y'all.
amazing to hear
for
you
For
the
sharing your
work
gifts
pour
and
for our
talents.
and
Tell
bodies.
them
to
love you all. You
hear
have a
To
good
gift
And
our
and
motion for
bodies.
the day,
listen to all
Ziedah.
the
Give us
information that you
Pour
said.
into
It
the
is
room,
so
pour into our
informative
testimonies.
and
I
it is
got to
very
call you.
helpful to use in
Love
my
y'all. Peace
daily
and
Brother,
and
blessings.
thank
just
you,
to
thank you,
listen
thank
to
you.
my body and to figure out
Mwah.
what's going on. I
Love y'all. Have
appreciate
a
you
great
all
day.
for
you
always
to
Great day.
being here,
continue
a
Oh,
to
constant
guys,
one
one
reminder.
love.
God bless.
And
that
have a
provide to
wonderful
the
day.
world
Later.
Hey,
blesses
love
us
you
with
guys.
One
healing
love.
Bye.
Y'all love
things,
y'all. Love y'all.
space of healing things
Thank
from the
you.
world. Thank
Sweetness.
you.
Praise God.
My
Blessed
honor.
Yeah, love y'all.
Have a good day.
Again.